Hello people, OGB here. In this video, I'm going to give you some boss by boss tips on how to maximize your damage in the Sunken Temple raid in Season of Discovery. So, if you want to do a lot of damage and increase your number on the Lumberjack website, this one's for you. Atal Allan. For this guy, make sure you have your pummeler equipped before you pull him so that you can use it right away. This applies to just about every boss in here. You will open by using your pummeler as soon as possible, and then swapping to Sulthraze the Lasher once your pummeler cooldown has fallen off. This boss has only one mechanic, the Demolishing Smash. When he finishes his cast, he will knock everyone away, and you are supposed to get knocked back into a pillar. However, if you are a paladin, you should cast your bubble at the end of his cast, and then cancel it as soon as the knockback is over to maintain uptime. One last general tip is if you use the blacksmithing helm and the shoulders, you want to track those cooldowns and pop your helm when the shoulders are not active, because the effects do not stack. Festering Rot Slime. For this boss, you want to have a Greater Nature Protection Potion popped about 2 minutes before you pull him, so that you and the rest of your raid can use a free action potion early on in the fight. You need to use this before he does his cast to put the poison on everyone. The free action potion will make you immune to the poison because of its slowing effect. This will allow your entire raid to just pump the boss and do massive damage. Italii Defenders. For these guys, make sure you check a log from the current week so you know what order they will be spawning. Make sure your tank is kiting the bosses into the next one where it's going to spawn from. And if you fall behind, use a swiftness potion to catch back up. If you're killing these guys fast enough, one swiftness potion will get you from boss to boss 2 times. The other big tips for increasing your damage are hold off on using Consecrate because these bosses are constantly moving out of it, and whenever they are near death, do not use Judgment. You need to save your Judgment to reapply Judgment of the Crusader on each new defender. This may seem like a hassle, but it is a DPS increase, and you will notice it. The same thing applies to all of the other multi-target bosses in this raid. Dream Scythe and Weaver. For these guys, the biggest thing you can do is actually stock up on a few snowballs, and when they knock you back during the fight, immediately snowball yourself to interrupt the animation. Unfortunately, I don't have any footage of this myself, but I left a link in the video description to Simonize's video where he describes how he does it. It also helps to have a Greater Nature Potion popped before the fight, and don't forget to use your explosives when both of the dragons are out. Also, if you'd like to see just how close to the middle you can get during the knockback, watch closely. Jamalon and Ogam. For this fight, the biggest thing you can do is have a purification potion in your back pocket, and as soon as you get the Curse of Agony debuff that reduces your damage, do not wait for a dispel, drink the potion immediately and get it off of you. It doesn't really matter which boss is being killed first or second. You will either use your engineering bracers for the fear, bubble the fear, or you will bubble the Hammer of Justice stun. It is okay to dispel yourself if you get a Shadow Word Pain, but I wouldn't recommend trying to help out with the rest of the raid as a Ret Paladin. Morphaz and Huzzahs. For these guys, pop all your cooldowns when the fight begins, and watch for the cast that will send you down into the Shadow Realm. Make sure you're not near a fire guy when it goes off, and then pop a swiftness potion to get over to Morphaz as soon as possible and finish the fight. Shade of Aranicus. There isn't a whole lot going on this guy, just make sure that you are swapping to the ads and then back to the boss in a timely manner, and not allowing your Seal of Crusader to drop off of the boss. When he casts Waking Nightmare, press your bubble, and then cancel it once the cast is over. Avatar of Hakar. The most important part of this fight is actually your positioning management. Make sure that your melee are stacked together and everyone knows what spot to go to whenever they get a debuff that requires them to go out. This is another great fight to have a purification potion in your back pocket in case someone messes up a decurse and you end up with a damage reduction debuff, which you can see happens here. I wait a couple seconds to see if I get an early decurse, and then I go ahead and just drink the potion. Try to save your bubble for the corrupted blood, if you get it. Unfortunately, I used mine on pull to prevent myself from getting aggro, so I couldn't do that in this video. Okay, that's it for the guide. Did you learn something? If so, let me know in the comments. Or if I missed something, you can let me know that too. Alright guys, OGB out.